Make sure that shit not playing. Catch that shit right when it start up. It's like catch that shit. 7 seconds delay or some shit like that.
What's good, man?
He said I look like I'm about to rob the NSA in that pit.
Who said that, man?
James Dietrich.
Okay. Anyway, welcome people. Episode 51 of Hoteps Been Told You, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in post ad vox prep ad apocalypse YouTube land. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. What is going on, Hotep Jesus? Talk to these people.
Oh man, I'm back doing daddy duty. Just came from practice, slid back in the house. Like Hotep's been told you on the night, ready to give people another good show. We on episode, what's this, 51?
51.
Still rolling, thanks to the people and everybody that's listening. Make sure you get your Hotep's Been Told You shirts, people.
Yes. I'll drop the link in the chat. Make sure you get the Hotep's Been Told You shirts. Also got the Clown World shirts, the things that nature. Yo, I've been trying to get I think I might give up soccer with my daughter, man. She don't want to play, man. She, like, you ask her, she's like, yeah. So she'll go out and do it. But if, like, just going out and play and practicing on your own, like, I'm like, she'd be like, why don't you go practice soccer? Like, I'm like, you don't want to play, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's one of them things where it's like, it's a cultural thing, like the kids usually not gonna, you gotta be like Brazilian or some shit like that, where it's just like the whole house is just eat, breathe soccer. That's how it is in these countries. Grandma plays soccer, the game is on, they know all the, it's like inundated with the sport. But if they don't have that natural, want to go and kick the ball, yeah, you're right. You probably just might as well let it go.
Might as well let it go. We'll get to the topic. First off, peace. I mean, prayers to Sudan, prayers to Haiti. We have some unrest across the diaspora. The Sudan thing has been happening for like a couple of weeks now. Both of them had been happening a couple of days. It seems like the people of both countries are upset. With the duly the governments. They want some change, and it's getting violent out there, man. Sudan, man. People are saying like there's been 48 rapes and like I don't know how many people have been killed. A lot of people have been killed. It's crazy. I was looking at Haiti. I seen a cop put his heel to a young man's boot, face, and like it was nothing. It was crazy, man. What's going on, man?
Oh man. Oh man. There's no answer for this. It's like the answer for this is banned from YouTube. Like I was telling you before, like I came online as soon as I saw the Sudan thing popping, I went to YouTube and I typed in my go-to source.
Right.
Get some of my intel. Man, his whole channel, he done deleted 95% of the videos up there. He got one video of him hiking. I'm like, damn, YouTube came down with the algorithm, turned him into an IG thought. Like, that's how bad it is out here, yo. We can't even speak on certain things. Otherwise, the AI show up at the crib knocking on your door.
Yeah. But, Wesley Clark, man, he, in that famed little speech interview he had, Sudan was on the list, and here we go, man. Yeah. We got some turmoil in Sudan, man. It's like, but you know what? My thing is the Shine, the Akata, they start changing their AVs. When people, they start changing their AVs, I guess they got a blue symbol for Sudan, and
Oh, is that what that was for?
Yeah, man. You know,
I'm trying to figure out why everybody's shit was blue.
you know, it went to the fake act. It was, you know, the fake concern, and then they're mad about, oh, they went to rebuild if they're going to rebuild the Notre Dame church, why can't they help the people of Haiti and Sudan? I'm like, oh man, here we go with this shit, man. Like, come on, man. It's
last thing you want to do is ask the white man for some help.
They're asking the man for some help. Well, the man is the one that put it in the predicament in the first place.
Exactly. It makes no sense. It's like, oh, you want some more help? Nah, we good. We got this. We got this. I know, we got this. I got this. I don't get why they keep doing that. It's another Hotep's been told you moment. We've been said we have to get back to Africa. We have to create that link. I mean, all the conspiracy so-called theorists have been naming the list up and down the line: Sudan, Iran, Libya, Venezuela, North Korea. We know the countries that are on the target hit list. If we know, how don't you know? You know, so I wake up in the morning and I see Sudan trending. I'm like, oh, here we go. And I look, and then, you know, everybody's like, pray for Sudan. And I'm like, yo, this shit been happening. Like, it's like another day in Sudan. You feel me? Like, it's been like this for over a decade. I don't know why people are just now coming around to this. And that's the stuff that has always broken my heart, that the fact that everybody wants to, you know, when it finally reaches you, when you finally find out, oh, they don't have internet. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, wow, like, you're so late. And then the Iran thing, I wake up this morning and it's like, Iran bombed the oil tanker. I just closed my phone, went back to work. I don't got time for these lies today.
Come on, listen. Pompeo, he stood in front of them people, and when in record time, man, the bombing was in this morning. By 4 hours later, Pompeo was up in front. He was like, we already got the evidence. We already know who did it. My God damn, they got some real inspectors, detectives on the scene.
Pompeo knew who it was before it hit.
Yo, Pompeo and Bolton knew who it was before they knew
before they even hit the launch button. Get the press release ready. Knew what time it was. They had this press release ready since last year. I ain't
they were like, oh, hey, don't send this out until 10 o'clock.
Let them speculate on who this is first.
Yeah, but you know, it's kind of clever because if and when, I hope they certainly don't, they go to war with, you know, Iran, the Persians, that's exactly, you know, the first line of defense Iran is going to do, man, is, you know, that strait goes along their entire, you know, that entire coastline. And that's, you know, they can attack whatever tanker goes through there. To be honest with you, I mean, it's like, I guess they thought they would let's beat them to the punch. And so when they do it, we can really pin it on it and peel it back, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what Pompeo and Bolton are thinking, man. It's stupid as hell, but I don't know. I guess.
You better not tell the people what they thinking. She gonna get you a Clinton special. What?
Reaction PR, thank you for the donation. Research the Tonton Makut unit in Haiti.
All right. Somebody's dropping some little research. I like it.
We'll certainly look that up. So, you know, we have that going on with Iran. I hope nothing really goes down. You know, but it was crazy. You know, they were meeting with Japanese PM at the time. Allegedly, they bombed some energy sent that was going to Japan. So, I mean, I don't make sense to me. On to the Dominican Republic, man. Have you ever been to the DR, man?
Hell no.
Oh man, yeah.
I don't go to poor islands. Like I I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Nah, you know, like any vacation that I could afford, I don't want to go on. You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of good packages down there. I like to stick to Jamaica. You know, Jamaica, you got to come off like at least 2 racks to really have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You know, that I used to, yo, tell them what happened in Dominican Republic, man.
Listen, I think they got a serial killer going down the Dominican Republic. You know, in the last, I don't know how many. It's been a couple years. It's been happening. People go on a particular resort in the DR, and all of a sudden they end up sick. They got fluid in their lungs. They end up dying. You know, and now I did read something. I was watching the local news, and 2 or 3 local people that went to the DR said they got sick, the same symptoms that these people. This has been like 6, 7 people so far. You know, and I did see a local news say when the one people came home, they went to the doctor. They said it's kind of looks like when you get exposed to a pesticide, something like that. And the people that were there, they said they were spraying some pesticide out there. So that could be it. It might not be a serial killer. It might be, but it might be a serial killer using pesticide. You never know. You know, they're slick, but it's. People are getting killed down DR, and I don't know. The Shine is saying they ain't going to DR. Then they say, well, you live in Chicago, so what are you scared of? I'm like, I can't even believe we're having this conversation. I swear to God, man. They were like, you live in the hood, you scared to go to the DR? I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think you could take the hardest gangster out of Chicago and set him in the hardest hood in DR. He ain't lasting but 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. See, these people don't know, man. Outside of the United States, man, yo, it's real difficult out there, man. They think, come on, man. You can just go to Mexico. Listen. People like crave for sport, man. Listen, even that.
9-year-old to pop your ass for a taco. Walk right up to your melon. Plap. All you gotta do is watch that movie City of God.
Yeah. There was what was the name of that movie you said again?
City of God.
City of God. Yeah, I seen that. Exactly. Yeah.
That was based out of the slums in Brazil, you know, where there's no running water, where you gotta share a fountain. You know, everybody go down there and get their water from the local fountain. It's different out there.
Yeah, man, it's in the struggle. That's why I can't take people serious that we're oppressed, we're struggling. Yo, you Okadas are not struggling with your Gucci shoes, your Gucci belts. You got really people out here that got no running water, they got no central air, they got no air conditioning. You know, they out there, you know, they don't got any, some of them don't even got no refrigerator or freezer and stuff like that. You know, and y'all sitting out here complaining, man. Come on, man. Yo, them cats from Chicago was right. They better not set foot in DR.
Yeah, they better leave DR alone, man.
Well, what do you think it is? You think it's actually because it's not a coincidence now. There's actually something going on now. Is it just perchance or something like that, or is it something nefarious reason?
It's a witch doctor.
A witch doctor.
Mixing up that bruja. Down in the DR they do bruja. And that's that Hispanic magic, black magic.
They still whipping Haitians' ass in DR, man.
Oh yes, they are.
Jesus, man, come on, man.
Yeah, you caught on the other side after midnight. You get your ass whooped like your mama when you come home with the lights on.
Say good night. I hate that's like that, but it's I don't know. I guess it is what it is for the time being. Hopefully, they can.
It's white power.
But can we discuss our Dominicans Black, man? Can we discuss that real quick?
Discuss what?
Are Dominicans Black, man?
No. They're white.
They're not black, or no, you're not discussing.
No, they're white. We're not claiming them. I'm sticking with the people that claim us, right? If you're not claiming us and you don't want to be black, good, go. You're white now. You on the white team.
I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing it because some Dominicans be like, man, I'm not black, I'm Dominican. I'm like, okay, partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. Like, all right, man, bet. And then I see that kind of up and arguing with these people up and down. No, you are black. You are black. I'm like, man, why are you trying to force something on somebody they don't want nothing to do with, man? Like, god damn, man. There's, I mean, for every one of them, there's a Rachel Dolezal all dying to get into the black culture. You know what I'm saying?
The history of that island, we have to understand that it was first occupied by a dark melanated human being. Mm-hmm. And then the Spanish white man came in under the name of Cortez and Cristobal Colon, and they changed the native language to Spanish or Espanol. So what we're talking about here is either these people are going to have to claim the indigenous African native people, or they're going to have to claim the white man from whence they get their language from. I say if you don't want to be so-called black, then be white, right? You get awarded white privilege in these nations, right? Mm-hmm. The lighter you are in India, the better off you are. They talk about all the time. Bollywood ain't got no dark-skinned women in Bollywood. It's all light-skinned sisters that passing for white. Chinese culture do it too. They paint they face white during these ceremonies. Don't nobody want to be black. That's cool. If you don't want to be black, go over there with the white folks. We got plenty of white folks that want to be black now. I seen one earlier. She took some injections in her body. Her eyes turned brown. Her hair turned brown. Come on, we got injections for everybody. We could play this game all day long.
Couple super chats. Drew Sample, thanks for super chat. U.S. oil price jumped quite a bit. Another one from Drew Sample. I heard Big Papi was banging some gangster's girl. Oh, we got to talk about him. Forgot about him. And James Dietrich. Shout out to James. People in the U.S. think poverty means you can't afford unlimited data. They never seen poverty like in South Africa or East Africa, alien to a capitalist. Exactly right. That's definitely on point. And I'm definitely not going to DR if their hometown hero. What's that Joker's name?
Ortiz.
Big Papi. David Ortiz. Mm-hmm. Go to a local bar. He out there slinging that D to everybody, banging everybody. He banging some big dope dealer's woman. And then he hired some hitters, and they damn near took him out of here. Man, what the hell?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Listen, his wife was fighting the side chick in the hospital, man.
Oh, that's so messy. That's
I swear to God, man.
That's like
not going to the DR, man.
That's like Shade Room meets Cartel Wars. Like, oh, that's so messy. He messing around with the cartel leader, girl. And you ain't think you was gonna get clapped up? Yeah, leaving women's alone, stick to your wife, you lose your life.
He better stick his black ass in Boston. That's where he went right back to Boston, man. He better not go back. I'm not going back to DR, man.
That's terrible.
You can't go home, man. They just took Nipsey out being home.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got me. Hey, man. You going up? If you go home and being mixy with people that's still out there at home, nah, man, that's a recipe for disaster.
At least be on the right
time again.
At least be on the right side of history, you know. At least move a couple of kilos. Like,
Mary O'Donnell, thank you for a super chat donation. Yes, thank you, people, for all the donations. This is Hoteps Been Told You. We're here every Thursday at 8. Please donate Patreon, PayPal, Coinbits app. Please share. Please hit that thumbs up. 74 watching. Let's get we've got 29 thumbs up. Let's get these thumbs up and please share the video so we get more people in here. Let's try to get over to 100. So it looks like Mr. Ortiz is going to make it. Another athlete that has, the NBA Finals. I think I predicted Raptors in 6, so hopefully they win tonight. Kevin Durant came back in Game 5, blew his Achilles out. He shouldn't have came back. And I guess he rushed himself to get back. Blew his Achilles out. He's out for all next season. He's already out, and he was going to be a free agent, man. He was going to. Then white folks was going to give him like $200 million, man. And he blew it. And now it's interesting to see, man. I think and the general manager came out and tried to put the acting job. Did you see it? He was trying to fake tears and stuff like that. Nobody, I think they told Kevin Durant, "Oh, it's nothing but a calf injury," and it was something else. And he went out there and blew his damn Achilles out, man, because they didn't think he was going to resign with him anyway. So they didn't care if he was going to get hurt or not.
Well, I knew they was going to make his ass play. I said it on the last episode. I said they're going to bring him back if they need him. If it start looking ugly, they're going to bring him back. And they sure enough did. But I think he could have played the game had he tried to do too much on that play. If you look at it, he knew he wasn't 100%. I don't think look at how fast he came out at that first sub.
Yeah.
And then they iced him up all fast. So we knew we weren't dealing with a player that was 100%. Then he got the ball and he tried to do the spin move, dribble. Nah, bro. Like, you supposed to just be the spot up shooter. We don't need you trying to create. Yeah. He should have let Steph and those healthy guys create, open up room, and let him just pop them threes over their heads, just like he scored the first points he had.
Right.
And, that game, that adrenaline kicked in, and he thought he was 100%. And his body was like, nah, nigga. Snatched him up. Sad story. Sad story. It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
So you think Toronto wins tonight?
I don't know, man. It's hard to gauge now, man. Or this could inspire Steph and them to beat and to win the last game at Oracle Arena. They got a new arena last year. This is gonna be the last game in the arena. They want to take a L out there, man. It's hard to say, man. I don't know. This might have changed it. This might, half the game is being motivated and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I still think Raptors are a better team if they don't have Durant. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Yeah, I watched the games. They look like a better team.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why Golden State won the last game is because KD helped them get that early lead.
Yeah.
And Kyle Lowry sold out.
I know, that fucking Lowry. Yeah. And Kerr played him from like 10 out of 12 minutes, but that's neither here nor there. Mary O'Donnell, thanks for a super chat, $5. Gavin Gomez, did you ghostwrite for Lauren Southern? We'll talk about her in a minute. Chad Lamone, what's up, Chad? It was always his Achilles. Myers was full of it. I guess we talk about Lauren. There's some accusations been made, by Milo. Lauren, she just released the documentary Borderless. I still haven't watched it yet. Lauren, I'm sorry. I got to do the Uncle Hotep review. I'm going to watch it. But she says she's going to take a break from the public life. And, Milo has come out and made some accusations about her, talking about fornicating for content.
Had I known, I'd have gave us some content. Lord, when you want to come out of retirement, holler.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I don't know. Now, some people were saying that was always true. Like, I didn't never suspected that, but I mean, I wasn't really close into those circles or anything like that. I didn't really pay attention to what a lot of them folks was doing. You know, I just knew of what some people were talking about, but I never thought about that. You know what I mean? I guess that's what was going on. They're I think they call them trad thoughts or something like that.
I mean, she's a pretty white girl. She could go and get her life back if she starts now. You know, it's once you go down this path of being a public figure and you're quote unquote right wing and you have ties to white nationalists, you know, it takes some time for that stuff to come up off of Google, you know, and those searches. When you go apply for a job, wherever you apply for a job on LinkedIn, they're like, oh, I know who Lawrence Southern is. You're the white supremacist. Like, you imagine like you showing up to your job interview like that? You're like, yeah, what's your name? Lawrence Southern. Lawrence Southern. Aren't you the white supremacist? You're like, oh, damn. You just want to live a normal life, but your YouTube channel got you in trouble. So, you know, it's hard out here, people. You got to know, like, not everybody's built for this game of being in the public. I was at the school the other day, and my son comes up to me. He introduced me as a little kid, and the little kid goes, yeah, my dad's a fan of your show. Like, oh, yeah, don't tell nobody else that now. Don't tell Jesus, don't need no problems. Fuck around, had me retire with Lawrence. It was crazy, yo.
So anyway, Lauren, we wish you well in your endeavors. And hey, if you wanna come back, give us a call. Call into the show, Lauren. If you want to explain your side of the story and why Milo was full of crap, making these accusations of you, our lines are always open for you, Lauren. Holla at the balls.
Yeah, I got all the content you need.
Come
on. Going to hell.
I don't know. Where are we going next, man?
AOC?
Oh, okay. Man, you got to disavow AOC, man.
That's Bay.
Left Bay has officially gone off the rocker, and this is something I think is going to come back to bite her. You know, I think she had the absolute wrong take on this. You know, she's talking about voting herself a raise. You know, and she doesn't see $4,500 as she thinks is a cost of living allowance. You know, I think she's making $174,000, and she needs an extra $4,500. And you know, give me all right, man. You got the tape, man. You got the tape.
I got the tape.
Man, play the tape, man. These jokers, man. This is
every American worker. We should be fighting for a $15 minimum wage pegged to inflation so that everybody in the United States with a salary, with a wage, gets a cost of living increase. Members of Congress, retail workers, everybody should get cost of living increases to accommodate for the changes in our economy. And then when we don't do that, it only increases the pressure on members to exploit loopholes, like insider trading loopholes, to make it on the back end. So,
do you think there's a tendency? Do you think there's a tendency of members to obviously take it out of this institution because it's an optics issue? They don't want to seem like that.
And that's my issue, is that it's superficial.
That's the part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta watch Bay on mute, man.
Don't mute her hysteria. She talking about this makes it easier for they don't have to accept, don't go under the take. So if I got I got $4,500 in my pocket. I can get a congressman. Is that what she's saying?
I don't know what she's saying.
Oh, come on.
Yo, I swear to you, like when she speaks, it's like the Charlie Brown. I don't know what she's saying. I swear to you. I can't pay attention long enough.
Listen, she is trying to imply this $4,500 is needed. If they don't get this $4,500, it makes it hard on these congressmen to be on the straight and narrow, because then they'd be susceptible to bribes and going under table, insider trading, and things of that nature. $4,500. I'm gonna get me some votes, man. We can pull some money together. Hoteps pull money together.
Wait, so
congressman,
is she like taking like the Yang Gang thing and moving it from 1,000 to 4,500?
No, that's the money. That's the new money they're supposed to get. The congressman.
The congressman's supposed to get 4,500?
A raise.
And how much are we supposed to get?
The lint in your pocket. That's what you get.
What? Wait, why did they get a raise?
I don't know, man.
The other day, I sat there and I watched Ron Stewart. What's his name? Jon Stewart.
Yeah, Jon Stewart.
In court to an empty Congress for the first responders for 9/11. He cried. Mm-hmm. He gave a heartfelt speech. It touched me. I was touched. And this was for our 9/11 first responders, people who have cancer, people who are dying from diseases, people who don't have the bare necessities, people who don't have home, people who have traveled far and wide to come to this congressional hearing, and Congress wasn't there. And he made a very valid point. He said they should be sitting, the 9/11 responders should be sitting up there asking the questions, and Congress should be sitting down here answering. And he's absolutely right. No, Congress needs to lose their salaries. They need to not get paid, like on some Trump shit. Trump said, I don't need it. I'm doing well out here. All these people are doing well. Maxine Waters is a millionaire. What does she need a salary for? Take your salary and give it to somebody. Invest it in something. So before they get a raise, we need a deduction, $4,500 deduction. Every time AOC say something stupid, $4,500 deduction. Right? The sad part is AOC in a congressional hearing is a lot better than AOC outside of a congressional hearing. I don't know what happens, but when she's in Congress, she be saying all the right things, and that's why I'm still sticking with it, because that's when it counts. It really don't count when the media is talking to you, asking you dumbass questions, right? Right, that's all for show. But when she's sitting in that seat during a hearing, and she be biting into them fools, well, where's the records for this? How come you guys don't have records for this? And the banks be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, banker. Yeah, banker, where the records now? And she be talking to them lobbying groups. Well, APAC, don't y'all be lobbying money? And they, you know what I mean? That's why I'm still sticking with her.
Yeah, so she's a piece of work. We'll see. She should recover over that. A couple of super chats. Chad, minimum wage pegged to inflation. Won't that impact inflation? I think Excel detects a circular reference. Chad with the Excel funny. Keith Drummond, thanks for the donation, $10. Agreed. Congressman need a salary cut. God bless you, gentlemen. Thank you, Keith Drummond. John Lemmy. Oh, go ahead, man.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, just saying, John Lemmy, thank you for $15 donation.
Yo, shout out to everybody on the super chat. Shout out to Chad. Make a very good point. Here's my thing. When socialists speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time for rebuttals. I'm not rebuttaling minimum wage. You know why? Because it's not up for discussion.
Uh-huh.
It's not. That's where we mess up at. We allow them to make that a discussion. No, there's nothing to discuss. Next subject. We got much more important things to worry about out here. I think it behooves the white community to take a look at their local community church and reaffirm their church. I'll say that because they coming at that church hard. I'm telling you, yo, like they moved all the conservatives over to that new social network. You saw that, right?
Oh, are they? Where they going to? Telegram, Parler, or something?
That Parlay app, and 250,000 Muslims signed up for it last night, right? Yo, them conservatives gonna be Muslim in a year. Watch.
Oh my gosh! Well, shout out! First off, shout out to Gab. People just taking the jump over Gab. When he's been out here fighting a good fight. I'm gonna give him a play. I try to make a post over there every day. So shout out to him. Yeah, I haven't got onto that new that Parler, whatever. I think I got it on my phone, but I don't know if it works, man.
It's cancer. I'm telling you, it's Facebook 2.0. It's not Twitter 2.0. It's Facebook 2.0. They're stealing your data.
Yeah, and the other guy, Jordan, I think Peterson, I think he's going to create. He put out a thing. They're trying to create a subscription based social media platform for creators.
Okay.
So this, part of the subscription is going to help, give some money to the creators of the thing, and I think he had some catch or something like that. I don't know. It was for free. You gotta check it out, but that's the things that are on the horizon.
Okay.
Man, there's a rumor in the street. Listen, man, somebody hit me up with a video with a link. It was from your boy Talib Kweli. What's Oh man, he got me blocked. So I had to go on to a couple different videos, and it sounds like they listening to Hoteps Been Told You, man. You got the video, man?
I got the video right here. About to cue it up right now.
There was a couple little things that need to be fixed. What? There was a couple little things that need to be fixed. What?
Now the streets are saying that sounds like they listened to an episode of Hoteps Been Told You.
That's what the streets are saying.
I don't know what episode that is, but if we can get people to confirm that Chappelle and Talib were listening to Hoteps Been Told You, that would be really awesome.
Yes, we need the Hoteps Been Told You family to find out what episode that Dave Chappelle and Talib Kweli was listening to. First of all, shout out to Dave. Dave, bruh. Call us up, call in or something, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Drop a super chat. You know what I mean? Just show us some love. You know what I mean? you the man, Dave, man. Give Hotep a shout out.
Word. I don't know what Talib on. Talib took that purple pill or something. He sure as hell ain't get the red pill.
He damn sure didn't, man. God, Talib's a piece of work, man. I can't.
Yo, he lied on me. He like straight up lied on me. Like it was one thing to have beef with me. You don't like it. But don't go up there. He was like, oh, he was trying to recruit me to be a Trump supporter. I'm like, what? When did I turn into Brandon Tatum? Like, you just be making up lies about me, yo. I just would appreciate if he didn't do that. That would be great. All we did was smoke weed and argue. All we did. We went up there, we smoked weed, and we debated. And he definitely told me to cool out on the Black Lives Matter. He said, yo, I got you. Don't worry. Just lay off the Black Lives Matter. I'm going to keep you close. You know what I mean? I'm going to take you to some shows. You're going to be my guy. You know what I mean? That's what he kept saying. You're going to be my guy. I got you. I got you. And I'm like, and I thought about it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I get to, tour and be an activist with Talib Kweli. But the politics didn't align with mine, so I can't be a little June. You know what I mean? If the politics aligned, we could have did that, but I'm not about to be out here no victim activist. Now you got to be against me, Talib. Yeah, see, it could have worked out, but that's what happens. Now I got to transcend him.
Yeah, man, you hotter than fish grease out in these streets, man. I heard you got a couple of podcasts lined up with some big boys. Is that what's going on, man?
Yeah, I got on the I don't want to say no dates, but I got the John Stapleton show out in LA, and then day after that I'm doing Joe Rogan.
Okay.
And Saturday we at Sonny Johnson in DC.
Okay.
Sirius XM Radio.
Okay. Oh, you and Doe going down there?
Yeah.
Say what's up to Sonny for me now.
I'm gonna say what's up, yo.
Sonny's good people. Shout out to Sonny Johnson, friend of the show.
Yeah, I just like we told people, man. Ancestors got us. We was kangs. When nobody wanted the Hotep name, it was us that picked it up. So of course, nothing but greatness gonna come to us. We walking around with the Amen Hotep name. You know what I mean? When you say Amen at the end of your prayers, that comes from Amen Hotep.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody say Amen, Amen, or Aman. See? Or Amen. See? Don't have me start preaching like Shaka Akmos on this thing now. But this is we tapping into something ancient, something that's spiritual. You know, it's like when you go and you interrupt or you invade King Tut's tomb, right? And now he's spooking you. Yeah, we didn't open up the tomb, but except Amen Hotep is behind us. He's on our side, so we can't be stopped.
Man, are you gonna go 10 levels of Hotep on the Rogan show, man? Because I gotta keep you prepared. What level of Hotep are you gonna bring to Joe Rogan show, man?
Out of 10, probably like 12.
Oh man, God.
12 with some redactions. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be at a 12, but there's gonna be some redactions with some things. Some things we're not gonna be so Hotep about, and other things we're gonna go, 110 miles an hour.
There you go. Play dumb.
Yeah, John knows that. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna tell a lot of jokes. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got a clothing line, you want to clothe me for the Joe Rogan show, you better hit me now. I'm gonna need something to wear. So holler at me, or you got something you want me to promote. You know what I mean? Somebody want to give me a free tattoo, whatever. I'm gonna be on the Joe Rogan show. That's gonna be a good opportunity for everybody. But yeah, me and Joe, we're gonna chop it up. People keep hitting me. They're like, yo, that's gonna be the interview of the year. I'm like, word. I'm like, all right, well, guess what y'all gonna get? Y'all gonna get Hotep Jesus. Y'all better not complain neither. Because I'm gonna keep it funky.
Oh my God, this is gonna be good. Super chats ones. Thanks for $1.99 donation. F Talib. Nicholas Dahlheim, thank you, $2 donation. Have you ever read Oswald Spengler's Corpus? I have not, and I'm not sure who Oswald Spengler is. You know who he is?
Nah.
Thank you for the Oswald Spengler knowledge, Nicholas. I will certainly look him up. We also were in, he was Heinz Ketchup, man, had a tweet that they somehow deleted talking about some Hotep sauce.
Yeah. I don't know what happened this week, but I said something about mayo. And then it just broke out into this big conversation. I promise you I'll never mention mayo again. I promise you. But here it is right here, Hotep sauce. Heinz. I said, when I fix burgers at home, I mix mayo and ketchup in a small bowl to make my own special sauce. And Heinz Ketchup responded, Hotep sauce. They later deleted the tweet. Once those white collars step in the office in the morning, they got to tap the Negro on the shoulder that runs social media and say, that's got to go.
Hold on, man. First of all, we got to know who is behind the social media account of Heinz Ketchup. Are they Hotep? Are they a friend of the show? They listen. They follow Hotep Jesus. There's something going on here, man.
It's something definitely going on. It's something going on. Whoever it was an ally. We're not going to dox you, but if you want to reach out, we'd love to meet you and greet you and shower you with some gifts. Doing a good job. Once we on top, you won't need to work for the white man no more. You come work for Hoteps Been Told You.
Yeah, you can email us at hotepsbeentoldyu@gmail.com if you have anything, anybody.
And we won't make you delete tweets. I'm mad they deleted that shit. But I knew they would. I was like, yo, I wonder how long this gonna last. As soon as I saw it, I screenshotted it. Like, this ain't gonna last long.
That's crazy. Keith Drummond, $5. Thank you for the donation. Tell Joe Rogan that Anunnaki were black.
Who?
I think I'm saying that wrong. Anunnaki?
Hold up.
Anunnaki.
Oh, Anunnaki.
Anunnaki.
Well, let's talk about that really fast. So, what they like to do is they don't like to give black people credit for shit, right?
Okay.
They don't like to give the African any credit for anything. If you ask them, we were all living in huts. We never seen a wheel before until the white man came along, right? So what happens is they create this thing called Anunnaki, and Anunnaki is supposed to be this far off alien civilization. Sometimes they come from Planet X. Sometimes they say they come from the Sirius star system, right? The binary star system of Sirius. And they call them the Anunnaki. But unfortunately, Anunnaki comes from the Anu tribe, Naga. As we know, Naga means king, right? So king of the Anu tribe. So we're talking about Anu Naga is where that term comes from, and you can go do your research from there on what Anu Naga means. But that comes from the Anu tribe. And this is part of Nubia for the people that want to know the derivation of the Anunnaki and the so-called story of the alien civilization.
Okay. That's the stuff on Joe Rogan. You're gonna get too woke on him. You might get too woke on him.
We're gonna go there too.
This is that Dr. Malachi York stuff, man.
Yep. Yeah. After Joe Rogan, I might disappear.
Don't do it before that. Wait until you plug the podcast first.
Yeah.
Or at least make it so they got to watch it like 10 times before they figure it out, man. Then it'll be years.
Oh, it's gonna be all encoded. There's gonna be layers to this Joe Rogan interview. Like, if you think you could watch it once and understand what's going on, oh no, I promise you, I'm going to be like, when I say 12, like, I'm gonna be speaking in code. I'm gonna be speaking to certain people that are only gonna understand what I'm saying, and I'm gonna be speaking to Joe Rogan at the same time, so he understands what I'm saying and doesn't understand what I'm saying. But I'm gonna be going over his head, my head, and we just gonna be going there.
Yeah, so good luck to you on that. So we'll keep everybody abreast when that goes down. I'm sure you'll let everybody on the podcast know to look out for it.
Yeah, I don't want to say nothing on when it is because I don't need nobody trying to sabotage my airplane and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Close to the vest. Keep it close to the vest.
Yeah. I'll find out when I'm sitting next to Rogan. Like, oh, dude, Joe, what's up? I made
it. There was the Undoing Whiteness yoga, man.
Yeah.
This lady, I think, was it in Portland? It was. I want to say it was in, one of those Northwest states.
It sounds like some Portland thing to do.
Well, initially she had a yoga just for Black people.
Yeah.
And people were mad at that, and I'm like, and this is what like sometimes
Seattle.
Seattle. We weren't
Yep.
too far off. That's why I get some mad at people on the right. I'm like, look, why would you complain that they're getting some black people to do some yoga? Y'all the same people that y'all hypochondriac, whatever, you know what I mean? Y'all savage beasts. Well, wouldn't you want them people to learn how to do yoga so they can calm the hell down? I'm like, what is your problem? They was mad at that. If it was an all-white yoga thing, it would have been racist. I'm like, come on, you guys, you gotta pick your battles, guys. You want black people to do yoga. Trust me. So anyway, this lady takes it a step further. Now she's doing a yoga class that undoes whiteness. So you white folks can get woke. In yoga, man. Can you believe this shit, man?
It says with white people. I'm looking at the article now. It says with white people less likely than non-whites to view white skin as an advantage, according to Pew Research. It's tougher for a person of color to explain a concept like white privilege when someone lacks it, she adds. No, I can explain white privilege real easy. You know what white privilege is? White privilege is when it's like the first day of orientation, you finally got the job, right? And you're sitting there, and then like the person training you is like a white liberal, and they're like, this is a mouse. You see, when you're white, you don't got to be patronized too. It's like they go so overboard to be nice to you, it's almost like condescending. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how to use this? You have to drag it into the folder. Bitch, if you want the fuck out my face, I know what the fuck a mouse is. That's white privilege. You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't have to go through the white liberal patronizing you as if you're handicapped. They're not going to talk about that because this event is an event to treat you as if you're handicapped. Right? This whole event is actually in itself inherently racist. I'm going to show you how. This woman is a yoga instructor, and she's going to use black people as a victim to promote her brand. Right? Talking about, absolving her of whiteness. No, if you want to absolve yourself of whiteness, what you got to do is you got to open up your pocketbook. It said the only white people we want to see are dead ones. Ben, Abe, George, Jefferson. These are the people we want to see. We don't want to come to the class and see you. We want to see Benjamin Franklin. Open your pocketbook. I'm going to show up with my bucket. And I'm going to say, yo, fill this bucket up with whiteness. I need all your dead presidents in this bucket. And I'm going to allow them to undo their whiteness correctly. You can't do it at the yoga class.
Yo, I did a video a while back where it was in the Northwest that it was a bar, right? And the white people paid for black people's drinks. like you was a person of color.
Yeah.
You went in the bar.
Yeah.
You got a free Henny and Coke on the white man.
They say so. That's beautiful to me. They say drinks on the white man. It's beautiful. Right? Just buy your shit. That's how you undo your white. Like, if it's not that, like, I don't need your sympathy, right? We don't need your sympathy. If you feel like you need to undo your whiteness, I got bill. You want to pay my rent for a month? You can pay my rent for a month. I don't mind. Come to Hoteps been told you, hit us with a super chat. Like, I don't mind. Like, whatever. But don't use us as victims and say, oh, POC are victims of white privilege, and ain't no such thing as white privilege in America right now. Right now, if you watch social media, the white man is the devil. That's what they saying. Whiteness is being undone as we speak.
Yo, the white man taking a beating. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah,
white man's ass.
Yeah. Unless you a special kind of white man.
Here we go. Yo, Sarah Sanders said she's retiring. She's done. I think the end of the month. She out. She held it down, man. I was kind of impressed with her. You know what I mean? But last couple months she hasn't even done anything. I guess she was preparing. She going back to Arkansas, raise her kids. You know what I mean? He telling her to run for governor. I don't know. What do you think about
it? It sounds like she's trying to join Lower Southern. Hey, get your life back, Sarah. I don't blame you. Start working on that now. It's hard, yo. It's hard standing next to Trump. And think about what she got to explain now. Who's old girl? Kellyanne Conway?
Oh, yeah.
They just got her, right?
No, I think they suggested that she be fired. But I don't know if Trump's gonna fire. We'll have to see.
Right. But this is more of that collusion fire.
Yeah.
And Sarah, I ain't explaining nothing for Kelly. I think, you know what I mean? I think she saw that stuff coming down the pike. She's like, yo, is this ever gonna end? And she saw this is never going to end. This witch hunt is never going to end. And she said, you know what? I can't do it any longer.
Yeah, it would have been unrealistic for her to do another 4 years, when Trump invariably wins, gets reelected. I think I don't think she was going to stay anyway. You wouldn't expect your press secretary to do 2 terms. I don't think.
Right. She couldn't have did another term. If she did, she'd be the strongest woman in history to take that beating. And the way they talk about her, they talk about her physical appearance.
They talk about her like a dog, boy.
They talk about her bad, and it's just like it's tough to deal with. I've been dealing with Mayo comments all week. That has been tough to deal with. But when you out there and you got a lot of people coming at you, it can be tough. It can be rough. When you wake up and you open your phone and it's I'm getting to the point now where it's hard for me to manage all of my email and all of my text messages because I'm just hit with this stuff all day. So now I'm putting myself in other people's shoes, like Sarah. Imagine when she wakes up in the morning, what her inbox looks like.
Yeah.
Every day. Oh man, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, Kim K was back in the White House, man. She's still doing the work of what Black Lives Matter should have been doing. I think she was, people that are coming home, they're just fresh home, they need rides to get, interviews, job interviews. I think they created a service for them cats to get rides to and from, work, to get work. So shout outs to her, man. I still think she's going to run for president one day, but she's laying the groundwork, doing a lot of good stuff under the Trump administration, man. Yeah,
we need her after Trump. Yeah, I'm voting for Kim K after Trump. She already come straight up with that. She got my vote. She done free more black people. More black people. Watch me. I'm gonna say the most ignorant shit right now. Kim K freed more black people than Harry Tubman. Kim K is Harriet Tubman 2.0, yo. Kim Kardashian she's not only freeing them, but she's reintegrating them back into society. Kim K is Harriet Tubman 2.0. it's sad because DeRay had this opportunity. He sat next to people like Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Beyonce was following them.
And
they still couldn't get, huh?
He was up there in Obama. Obama had him in the White House a couple times, I believe.
See what I'm saying? He had the juice, but
didn't do shit with it.
Because his focus wasn't to do anything. His focus was to be that nigga. Look at my blue vest. Remember when let me show you how conceited he was. When they did the Planet of the Apes and then they had the ape with the blue vest, he thought it was him.
So
dumbass,
man. He should have been embarrassed for that, man. Like, my gosh, man. He a piece of work, man. Screw D-Ray, man.
He cried racism. He was like, "Oh, this is racist. They made me a monkey." No, this has nothing to do with you. You conceited asshole. It has nothing to do with you.
Oh man. What's going on? I don't really got nothing else, man. Thanks for everybody for donating, everybody coming by. Make sure you share this. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you give it out to everybody on your Facebook, on your Twitter, and all of that. Make sure we get the Hoteps Been Told You spread out to the masses.
Yeah, how you spread it far and wide. Once again, shout out to everybody that gave a super chat, Reaction PR, Chad, Keith Drummond, Nicholas Dahlheim, Vance. I'm gonna say all these in German. Jean Lemley, Keith Drummond, Chad Lemoyne. Who else? Chad. Damn, Chad. Appreciate you, homie. Go get a dime bag on you. It's like, nah. Gavin Gomez, Mary O'Donnell. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's love. Appreciate y'all. Just wanted to shout them out one more time because it's people like that that keep this thing going, you know.
Wow.
And shout out to all the malls, all the middle-aged white women out there.
Oh yeah, man. You've been hitting them, man. Them pogs, man. You taking the older pogs, man.
I noticed they needed love, man. They like nobody be checking for them. Hotep Jesus checking for y'all, okay? Hotep Jesus is checking for y'all. Nobody checking for y'all. Your husband ain't checking for you. I am. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, man.
All right, man. I'll check you out next week.
All right, bro.
All right, man.